Peace to the family. It's Brother Polight, and we're here for another installment. And I want to talk to you guys and just let you know the way I'm feeling. This message needs to go out. And the message is, don't accept the lowly status quo. Look at this right here. This is the vibe. This is what it's all about. My children being able to sleep in peace and have great experiences. You feel me? Penthouse energies. It's not about showing off either. Right? It's about showing up. Because if we're going to talk about succeeding and making money, okay, being prosperous, we're going to talk about these things, you heard? We need to be able to demonstrate it. It's for the sake of motivation. It's all about motivating our people. I ain't tripping. It's all about motivating our people. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. Here we got her late night TV aspirations. Oh, there we go. There we go. But yeah, the goal is we can't have y'all sitting here accepting a lowly status quo. We can't be doing that. No, you're great. And if we say we come from kings and we come from queens, not Queens, New York, right? When we say we are kings and queens, when we say we're emperors and empresses, when we say that we are the mothers and the fathers of math and science, how dare we believe that we can do no better than poverty? How dare we believe we can't transcend the depths of police brutality? You see, people say, man, what kind of activist are you? You spend a lot of time talking to people about taking your class to make money. By the way, take the class to make money. BrotherPolight.com, Gold in the Crisis. I have no shame in that. Take the UCC and real estate class that I got ready for you this Saturday. Why? This Sunday, stocks class. Why? Why is this so fundamental? Why is this so very important? I'm going to tell you why. You can't sit here living on planet Earth, soaking and sobbing in your own sorrows because somebody is oppressing you. Then how you ever going to come up? How you ever going to come up? If you just accept this craziness. Yo, why am I thinking this is ridiculous how big this shit is, man. I'm thinking you leaving the spot. What the, yo, this is crazy. I'm dead ass thinking, yo, where the hell is she going? I'm thinking these doors lead us to the Alps. Yet another dang space. That's dope, though. But anyway, pardon me, people. I was in awe. But yeah, how dare we say we come from so much greatness, so much prestige, and then we sit here and we complain about who's not doing something for us. What millionaires are not putting up the right money. You know what I do? I say to myself, man, if somebody's not doing what I would like them to do, more the reason for me to do it myself. Don't sit here complaining about how people spend their money. You don't spend my money. Oh, you don't need to buy a car that expensive. That's what someone told me. Well, then why did I buy it? I certainly felt like I needed it. It's not your decision to decide what I need. And it's not my responsibility to actually take care of you because you were blessed with the ability to take care of yourself. What I will do is empower my people when I feel it suffice. But what I'm not going to do is put the whole burden of the whole black community on my shoulders. That's what we're not going to do because my life is my responsibility. By responsibility, we mean our ability to respond. We have a response ability. We were all given a response ability for the most part. Unless we're terminally ill, suffer from some kind of deformity, if we're mentally impaired. Otherwise, you have the ability to respond. Respond to what? Adversity. Respond to controversy. You have the right to also not respond to certain things where it don't suffice to respond to. This is real talk. Don't tell me how to spend my money. Ask me how to make some. You heard? That's how we gonna do this. Your life is your responsibility. This means you have a responsibility to enjoy life. I'm gonna say it again. And that's gonna be the name of one of our next streams. You have a responsibility to enjoy life. The hell with all this so-called revolutionary talk. You're not revolutionary unless you find your happiness amid all the disgraceful things. If you can't find your happiness and you just walking around here, kill the cracker, put boots on the ground. You're not out there protesting, brother. If that's the only thing you got in your damn head and you're not experiencing happiness and ecstasy every single day, hanging. Even when I'm on my revolutionary tip, the way people want to see me be revolutionary, it's a form of ecstasy for me. But guess what? Taking my children out is a form of ecstasy. I don't give a damn if Goofy is really a white man under that hot ass outfit in this heat. I don't care. What I care about is seeing my little girl smile. And after a while, all the racial stuff goes out the window when it comes to my children smiling. When it comes to my women smiling, all that stuff goes out the window. If I could buy my wife a new home and she's pleased, she's satisfied, she says, hey, yo, this is way beyond what I expect, I'm satisfied. If I could get that from each wife, I'm satisfied. If I could get that from each one of my children, the satisfaction, the praise, the adoration, the love, because of my attention to detail, and I do my best to exceed the expectations of anybody that I service. See, people want to be leaders. People want to be kings, right? But they don't realize when you accept leadership roles, you are of service to the people, not the other way around. People want to be kings, and then they want to look at you like, why are you not serving me? No, the king has to serve the people. Sisters want to be queens, and then they want to demand service from everybody else. You got it all twisted. Don't use those titles if you're not about that life. Because a queen has to service her family. That's what makes her a queen. A queen makes sure that throne is protected. A queen makes sure she can rule in place of her man in the event something happens to that man. That's what a queen does. A queen makes sure she can run the responsibilities of the household, metaphorically the kingdom, in the absence of that man, whether it be for a day or for the rest of the lifetime. A queen makes sure she knows the nuances of that household, of the family business, of that kingdom, of that nation, of the livelihood of the family, in the event, in the absence of that man. She spends her whole time studying what he knows and studying what she feels she needs to know as well, separate and different from him. She doubles up, and it's her responsibility to gather information that's potential to empower the family and render on to the man her findings. So she equally has a responsibility. So while he's out there working and grinding, she's over there learning the next hustle. She's over there learning the next income. That's what she's doing. There's work. We want to take these titles on, but we think these titles mean someone's coming over here, washing our feet and massaging us. Yo, those are all the benefits of working for the people. Those are all the benefits when it comes to working for your family. There's a lot of chit-chat, a lot of talk about what a real man is and what a real woman is. But I'm going to tell you, a lot of these real man, real women people are lazy as hell. You know what's interesting? Women will tell, a wife of mine in particular, wives in general, they will complain about our living situation. Oh, he has all those women, right? That's disgusting. That's what they do. Then they will talk about every other thing other than, how does he serve you? Does he make you happy? Is he providing? Is he providing beyond measure? Is he providing beyond your expectations? Oh, suddenly none of that matters no more. All that matters is that you only have them to yourself. But I'll tell you this, the insecurity of other women. They wouldn't bring up those things because those things are not going on in their life. They have to bring up the thing they think they got over the woman. So even if they don't have a man in their life, they still think they have one up on the other woman by feeding insecurities. That's what they do. They ain't gonna say, yo, what's the living situation like? Because every time, I'm not gonna say 9 times out of 10, anytime a woman has ever attempted to question any wife of mine about their living situation, they don't ask about the things that I'll bust their ass in all the time. Because they're not in living situations that can compete with my wives. They don't have income that can compete with my wives. They don't have a man that can compete with my wives. They don't have a sense of male figure in their life as obligated as I am that can compete with my wives. So what they have to say is, but how do you do that sharing? How do you do it? How's your mind? Oh yeah, that definitely pays the bills. The shit they talking about, right? No, it doesn't. See, we talking about being adults. We talking about being responsible. That's what we talking about. I'm just saying, when adults have conversations about relationships, how come adults don't ever cover the actual responsibilities of the household when they question a relationship? That's all I'm asking. Why don't people actually ask questions about the man's sense of obligation as forming a criteria to discern if whether the relationship is toxic or not? Why is there only one thing that matters? But when the man is monogamous, then everybody wants to know, is he bringing in paper? Is he paying the bills? What is he doing? That's when everybody wants to know, when the man is monogamous. But when the man is polygynous, chances are he the situation. And if he's under my tutelage, he definitely is going to put in a lot of pain. But I'm just showing you how the world is. The world is so messy and sloppy. No one questions relationships in terms of adult responsibilities. No one questions relationships in terms of adult responsibilities. That's wild. All we ever do is, but what about emotion? And because yo, I can't sleep at night. Yo, I ain't gonna be able to share this person because I hear all of that. But how do you sleep at night being fucking broke? How you sleep at night knowing your mama and daddy ain't got much money, and your mother's father and your mother's daddy they ain't had that much money, and your father's father and your father's mommy ain't had that much money, and you're yet another line. You're yet another going in. You're yet another line. How does that make you feel, people? Knowing that you come from a line of motherfuckers who are broke. We just gonna keep it 100. Because I come from a line of people that were poor. Yeah, we could blame slavery and a whole bunch of other stuff. Doesn't make people bad because they have less money. It doesn't. It doesn't make people bad people because they have less money. But what I do say is, if people choose to pry into my life, the question then becomes sometimes, most time, all the time, I ain't gonna lie to you. My question is always, hold on, you mean to tell me you sleep better at night not having? I'm gonna tell you this. It's a weird phenomena on planet Earth. It's a weird phenomena on planet Earth. When people's concerns is about everything else. I've been dealing with this for years, right? This goes on for years. This is going on for years. But I'm explaining to you how weird it is on planet Earth. Throughout my life, year after year after year after year, I've never heard anyone question, hey, let's talk responsibilities. I never heard that. I've never heard anyone ever question responsibilities that adults need to maintain on a day-to-day basis. I never heard of that. Never heard of that. No one really cares no more. So today's stream, who the hell is that? So today's stream is about don't accept a lesser disposition. Don't accept a lesser disposition. You possibly can. Thank you, people. I appreciate it. Achieve as much as you possibly can. Facts. Achieve as much as you possibly can. Because at the end of the day, it's your life that you live. And you know what's funny? Everyone could throw shots at Brother Polight. But when Brother Polight just responds with facts, people say, yo, why are you attacking people? It's not you feel attacked by facts, then you are living a lie. You are living in falsehood. No, this is not about clarifying anything. This is just love. Because understand this. I got brothers and sisters that constantly reach out, ask questions, and I have to cover the answers when I do these live streams. The live stream that I did yesterday, a lot of questions arose. Healthy questions, not nothing negative. So what I do, and as you guys write questions there, I respond to them as it comes. Word. Many people need to hear this. I appreciate that, Ronald. It's a fact. It's not an attack. Only people that feel attacked by this information are they're just weird. You know, they don't live in a realm of truth. They like to live in a matrix of thought. They like to live in a fairy tale land. And that's how weird people are. That's how weird people are. People are just that weird. You know? And that's all right. And that's all right. I'm okay with that. But that's the way the game goes. That's never accept a low standard. When you are a king, when you are a queen, an empress, let's say emperor and empress, if you identify yourself as royalty, understand first, you have the responsibility to be great. You have the responsibility to be great. It's not nobody else's responsibility. So, understand this. Whether you are monogamous, whether you are polygynous, I always represent my disposition because this is my life. But whether you are monogamous or whether you are polygynous, it is your responsibility to do what? It is your responsibility to respond to your ability. Nothing no one says, nothing no one thinks can ever matter. Look at me, people. Many of you know people have attempted to trash me, talk disrespectful about me for years. And look where I'm at today. You know how I got there? I learned to not give a damn about what people say. I learned to be motivated by the change that I wanted to make manifest in my life. That's what I learned. I learned that it doesn't matter what anyone thinks. I don't allow no one to tell me what to think. I don't allow no one to tell me how to think. It's nobody's right. I got here because I think for myself. I got here because I'm not afraid. I got here because I'm not afraid to use my own mind. So what I'm telling you brothers and sisters is out there. Be you single. Be you monogamous. Be you polygynous. Never accept a lowly standard. And understand this. If you see yourself as a king, if you see yourself as a queen, you have just as much work to do than the person who clocks in at a job. You have even more work to do than a person that clocks in at a job. You have way more work than anybody else has to do if you see yourself as royalty. Because everything is on the line when it comes to you. So as the example that I give you, when people pry into my life and they attempt to tear me down, guess what? Doesn't matter. Because that don't pay the bills. Nothing no one says, nothing anyone does pays my bills. unless I find a way to make it pay my bills. So people's criticisms, people's speculations, what people think, your insecurities, your emotions, it doesn't pay the bills. In fact, it costs you money. It causes you to slow down. It causes you to backtrack. It causes you to defer your attention to things that you don't necessarily need to pay attention to. That's what the emotions do for you. This message is only for my brothers and sisters that identify themselves as the descendants of royalty. Whether you are single, whether you are monogamous, whether you are polygynous, people will always talk about you and say something negative. That's what they do. They will always have people complaining about your situation. But if you looked into those people's situation, you would see that it's trash. You will see that most times people are prying into other people's situation. It's because they're discontent with the ones that they live in themselves. They're discontent with the ones that they live in themselves. That's what the deal is. True story. I'm glad you guys are walking with me. I'm glad that I can be a motivational voice onto my people for the day. Because that's what this is about. You can't sit there thinking that what other people think about your situation matters. If your life is ruled by what people might think about your situation, you will never get to the next level. You will always be stuck in purgatory. You will always be in the middle space. And what happens when you get stuck in the middle space? You can only go backwards. You can only go on decline. You don't end up in the middle space and move forward. You hit that middle ground, you're going back down. There's no middle. You got to be 51% in or you're going to be 49% down. There's no middle ground in this life. Don't let them fool you. You can't stay over there in the middle thinking, oh yeah, next way is up. No, you could be so low. Only thing you could do is go up. But ain't no middle, goddammit. You better speed on up, keep the momentum. Once you start seeing the light of day, you better not stop and touch that middle and start getting a breath. Keep pushing forward. Keep pushing forward. Don't allow no one to dictate to you. Don't allow no one to create narratives that create limitations and borders around you. You have a right to your own life. Make sure you have fun in your existence. Don't let no one snatch that from you. There's some miserable, depressing, insecure people out there, and they want everyone to believe in their insecurity doctrine. They want everyone to believe in their depression doctrine. They want everyone to believe in limitations. They want everyone to believe in these fake ass rules that people create, that's not written nowhere, that's not practiced nowhere in particular, but in people's heads. And they got a bunch of other people making subscriptions to all these weird rules that are really designed to hold back specific demographics. This is freedom information. This is freedom conversation. That's right. That's right, Sister Donnell. That's right. Banton X, real bumbleclot facts. I hear that. That's right. That's right, Anderson. Yes, they're not ready. Jeremy Wilson, I see you. Definitely going to push this, King. That's right. Shiny Smith. That's right. You only have one life. So this is not to alienate or ostracize anybody in any capacity. This is to tell everyone at every level that you may be, whatever relationship disposition you may have, whatever financial disposition you might have, whether you have support, which you most likely don't have enough. Many of you have little to no support. I'll be your damn support for today. I'll be your support every day. Turn back on the videos. I'll be your support. Understand, it feel good when you get to the goddamn top. But understand, your top is still someone's bottom. Keep achieving for the rest of your life. Don't ever let up on the gas. Don't stop. You guys have a right to be successful just like anybody else. And in fact, so many people are struggling with being successful. It's even that much more easier for you to get there. Just see it that way. Most people are failing. it's even easier to be a success. If most people were successful, it'd be hard. Most people are failing. Lucky for you, you actually give a damn about succeeding. You will get there quicker than other people if you just stop listening to other people. If you stop following in the ways of other people. If you stop making subscriptions to the foreign cultures of other people. All these doctrines that our people make subscriptions to are designed to make us grow insecure every time we move in an unorthodox direction. But the orthodox direction has been created so we could conform to the lowly status quo of just 9 to 5 working day-to-day people. Maybe make a little bit more money than the average person, but always the limits on experience. You shouldn't have no limits. Look at this. The people who built these damn buildings, I be just looking at, look, this shit looks slanted, it's lopsided. Look at the shapes. They playing around with this money. I'm out here, I just look, I think, yo, how you get in the position to get these damn huge buildings overbooked? How you do that? How you still sell that? What kind of marketing strategy are you using to still sell that after all the conspiracy? See, that's how I'm thinking. I don't give a damn about the little corny shit people present to me in my world. I got stuff I'm really doing. I got stuff that I'm really doing. You can miss me with all that fugazi, emotional crap. I don't give a damn about none of that at the end of the day. Because when I leave planet Earth, I'm not going to be slowed down on opportunities and experiences that I can endow my wives and my children with, because I'm over here bullshitting, worrying about other people's insecurities and worries and fears. And then now they have to become my insecurities, worries, and fears, because motherfuckers don't want to toughen the fuck up and realize none of that shit got anything to do with any of us. This is technology that's being played on our people so we could fail. They want our people to fail. They don't fucking want to see us win, but they playing games, designing buildings like this shit. And we over here thinking if I could just open up a mom pop shop. So if you come up short of opening up a mom pop shop, what do you have? Poverty. You say, man, I got to start getting into this conversation with the fucking cranes up here building these buildings, with people over here risking their goddamn life to clean somebody's structure. Are you the person over here risking your life to build someone's empire? Or are you the one looking to build the goddamn building itself? Talk to me nice. Talk to me nice. We got to get our minds into something different, because I'm going to tell you, there's some people out here who don't give a damn about the things we give a damn about, and that's why they winning. I promise you. Whoever built that goddamn Hilton, Grand Vacations, they don't give a fuck about none of that crazy shit that we be worrying about. I guarantee you. The people that built this, I guarantee you, no one's prying into their damn relationship trying to ask them questions about how they living their life. I guarantee you. I guarantee you they don't even entertain that type of bullshit. I guarantee you. Guarantee. Y'all need to wake up. Stop entertaining BS conversations. And stop letting BS ideas and thoughts infiltrate your mind and control your emotions during the day. And then you don't feel like doing nothing no more because you're sad and you're depressed. That's the spell that they run on our people, yo. I promise you that's the spell. So that's why when I do what I do, and I say, yo, I'm teaching my people how to get this money off of stocks, this economy has blessed us with the ability to make some money during a time. People are going to leave this moment.
You caught.
Yeah, I caught you dancing. You go ahead. You finish dancing. I get out of here. You finish dancing. Do your thing. People are going to let this great day and time be the worst time in their life. While many of us are having the worst time in our life, there's a few people, more than normal, having the best experience ever. Because they're playing around with the stocks and they're playing around with real estate. So that's the main reason I took the time out to put those classes out, the UCC and real estate course. Get it if you don't have it on brotherpolight.com. The stocks class, Gold in a Crisis. Get it if you don't have it already, and learn and catch up. While this economy is so-called shit, it means you can buy everything for dirt cheap. Everything must go. You can play the dead cat bounce and you can win several times over. Several times over. Don't let these people manipulate you and get you to worry about things that don't count. Don't let people have your mind super saturated with things that don't matter. If y'all only knew what my schedule look like right now, if y'all only knew what my schedule looked like, you would be like, yo, Polight is out to get it all. Because I got to catch up. There's so much that we've been denied and so much we've been deprived. I got to catch up, yo.
Yes, we do.
I got to catch up. So yeah, make sure you go to brotherpolight.com. And then you can't forget about the health. Because now you make the bread, then what? Or you sick, so it's compromising your ability to even make the money because you got to take time out to heal yourself or heal your family. We got to deal with this on all fronts. So that's why with my holistic mathematics course, I teach you how to make the herbs yourself, how to do the math yourself, so I don't have to charge you to buy anything from me. To make it as cost effective as possible, I teach you so you can go out there and fish yourself. Real estate, UCC and real estate course. Stocks, gold in the crisis. Health, wellness, holistic mathematics. On every front, do it yourself, step-by-step kit. Make your money. Wealth is health in this capitalistic construct. I don't say health is wealth. I say wealth is health. What you prefix it to is everything. We know health is what we need to embody. So we have to prefix wealth to it. Because we won't achieve true health in this day and time if we don't have wealth. You good. You won't achieve it. What a blessed and glorious day that we should live in. That people can't even realize the gold that's in the crisis. People don't even realize the gold in the crisis. That's the name of the stock class. During this crisis, there's so much gold. You come out of this thing a millionaire, I promise you. Walk with me for the next year with these classes. And what you will amass in wealth via real estate and stocks, I guarantee you'll be like, yo, I'm ready to get one of these things. I'm not playing around. I'm not playing around. We need to be industrious. That's right, Daniel. Prophecy Mitchell. That's right. Yeah. So without further ado, I thank you. I give blessings to you, brothers and sisters, for even listening. Thank you so much. I hope you're motivated to go in the right direction. Do the things that you feel it suffice to do to take you to the next level. Don't worry about whatever level somebody else is on, so long as you are on another level and you're progressing. Don't compete with nobody but your damn self. Don't compete with nobody or nothing. Don't concern yourselves with the talks or renderings of other people. Don't do it. Don't do it. Focus on your own goals. Focus on your own aspirations. Turn yourselves up. When you get off of this, take a class or study something. Go online and just study something random that has some association with your goals. If you don't quite know what your goals are, go through the website and look for a book in particular that gives you some kind of direction. Rich Mom, Poor Mom, Finance or Fiance, Inequity or Iniquity. Find something and start making the wheels in your head spin. Get a book or two and just start playing with it. You'll find your way. Trust me, you ain't got to rush it. You ain't got to microwave it. Second you start reading some books or studying some classes, you're going to find your way and you're going to vibe. You're going to definitely be able to vibe. I promise you that. You're going to be able to vibe. Find your vibe. And when you get that momentum, don't procrastinate and find yourself 2-3 months later watching one of these streams and saying, yeah, I got to get in. Damn, I fell off that day. I was rocking and then I got into this argument with my wife and the next thing you know, my mind went elsewhere. Yo, ain't no one taking me off my path. I don't give a damn who's unfocused, who got whatever drama. No matter what takes place, I will remain on my path. That's the vibe. That's the vibe. We make no excuses. We figure it out. We make no excuses. We make no excuses, people. We'll figure it out. Tell yourself, it has to be done. It must be done. Talk to me nice. You already know, Daniel. What's up, D? Talk to me nice. We don't play no games. We don't play no games. Peace. and many blessings. I love you guys.
Peace, fam.
I swear to God, daughter. Black power, you heard? I swear to God, daughter. Black means something totally different in our language. It really can't really be associated with the English rendering of black. But what you want black to mean in English, yeah, it's all Latin. I swear to God, daughter. Illuval. Perpetual success. I love you all. Hit that brotherpolight.com. Make it work. Let's get it in. Peace.